There's Madhya.
Okay, now I want you, see that nobody did their homework, and see that Terence was bunking on Thursday. I want you. How did the exam go?
It went well, thank you. Yeah.
Okay. So let me just get the question up. Okay. Let me just see if I can get that question now quickly on my PC for the people who's not here. That's gonna be here. Just open my desktop here. For those that do have a question, I think it was snapshotted and put in the group as well. What's an Annie? Just give me 1 second. Okay. Computer's freezing. Okay. For those that have the question, you can continue because this computer is now very slow. So what you can do is question 10. I want you to do it now with a guarantee check. Just for those people who don't have the question. Let me just get it up for them. Okay, here it is. Okay. Can you see the question here? Or can you see the question up there? In question 10.
Yes, I've got it. Thank you.
But can you see it on the screen?
Yes, I can.
Okay.
Right.
So question 10, I want you to do the client control and the business bank account for a guarantee check. Okay. So I'll give you about 10 minutes to do that. Is Vincent on today?
I don't see him.
Ah, he's quiet.
Sorry, Aziza, you said question 10, what are we doing?
Question 10, I want you to do a business bank account and a client account for Mr. Bosman, the client's ledger for Mr. Bosman. Only those two on a guarantee check.
Okay, thank you, Aziza.
Is the sound bad on the line? Because people, see somebody in the group is complaining about the bad sound. It's fine on my side. It's just a.
I can hear you fine as well.
Okay. All right. Thanks. Okay. Let's talk about this example quickly. So we're busy now. Did everybody manage to finish those two ledgers?
Yeah.
Okay. So let's start with my client control account. So we know in this client control account, only the council fees of 1,800. Council mine, I think you spelled incorrect, eh? I think it's that council. Okay, so it's 1,800. Okay, it's going to lay to my business bank. Remember, this is a guaranteed check. So, my fees for Bosman.
Aziza, we can't see your screen.
Can't you see my screen? Okay,
No.
let me just. Thank you for telling me that. Okay, can you see it now?
Yes, can see it.
Okay, thanks. Okay, so like I said, in the client account of Bosman, okay, we're gonna have the 1,800 council fees. The council fees will lay in this account and the fees of that they bill, okay? So that is gonna lay in that account, so that's 25,800, right? All the others was no trust, not trust guaranteed payments. So my transfer, okay, balance before the transfer down is going to be the 24,800. Righty.
Morning, Aziza.
Yes.
Sorry, man, I just joined now. Did I miss much?
No. No,
Okay.
it's just the example that I asked you people to do for homework.
Okay.
Which is number 10 of the other day. Okay, so now we've got the 25,800, right? So my balance before the transfer, right? We need to find out now how much are we going to transfer to my business bank account. Right? So the amount that we're going to transfer from my trust creditors control account was 5,100. Okay? Trust creditors control account was 5,100. Okay, if you could remember correctly, we did it here. Okay, so this was the 5,100 that we going to transfer from our trust creditors control account. Remember, we put all the amounts in, our sheriff fees and our court fees, because it was a guaranteed check. Righty. So now I'm going to transfer my 51,000, my 5,100. Wait, I think I need another line here. So, okay. So now I'm going to balance on my 25,800, okay? So that I can now find out how much am I going to transfer. So 25,800 minus 5,100 is 20,700. And that is going to go to my business bank account as a settlement. Okay, so now it's easier now to go to my business bank account because now I have the amount. Okay, so in my business bank account, we know that there's a 1,800 rand from the council fees. Okay, we know that there was the entertainment. Entertainment remains as status quo because we're not gonna call somebody for stake. So that's 2,200, right? So we're gonna close off at 2,200, right? So now I need to, my balance before the transfer was the 5,100, okay, from the trust bank. Just insert another line there. Okay. So, I know that I then transferred the 20,700, right? Which is my settlement amount. So let's just get your settlement balance. Okay, and if I add those two up, I'm going to get 25,800. Okay. With me? Clear as mud.
Aziza, I think the only thing I really struggle with right now is understanding like which expenses go where, which fees go where for guaranteed and non-guaranteed. I think that's the only thing the transfer for me is on.
Understand that. Okay, I think with a guarantee, just remember that in this example, why they didn't put the entertainment through, right? That will always go to your business bank account because that's entertainment.
Yeah.
Like your all your amounts of your share fees and your trust or everything relating to the case, okay, would then go through your trust bank account because it's a guarantee check. Okay. The reason why the council fees didn't go because that was on the first of the month. Remember that check was only paid on the 6th or something of the month.
Oh,
You see. And we don't have a guarantee that there's money in the account or we don't know that what kind of check we're gonna get before the 6th. We didn't know, let's just put it that way. So is everybody okay now with this for this example?
Aziza, why is it? Sorry, I'm just reading the question. They received the check from Bosman as part payment of fees to be invoiced. Check or guaranteed or not guaranteed of $6,000. Then the other bits: pay court fees, pay sheriff's fees, right? Where are you paying that out of? Out of your business bank, or you paying out of your trust?
When it's not a guarantee check, you pay it out of your business bank because you don't have a guarantee that there is money. But if it's a guarantee check, you do have a guarantee that that money is real. So you put it into your, and that's why you can take it immediately to your trust bank account.
Okay, so I'm reading the entries that follow from the 13th, so the 17th and the 19th must be read in conjunction with entry number 13.
Yes.
Okay.
Does it make sense to you? Does it make sense to you? Okay.
Right. Okay, I got it. Because I was reading it completely independently of that. So it's not okay. Sorry, I missed last time.
Whenever they say a guarantee check or whatever, or non-guarantee check, just first remember that whatever the rules around guaranteed and non-guaranteed check. I mean, you've dealt with that already in your life.
Yes.
You was after you was not a millennium baby.
No.
So you've dealt with that already. The millenniums don't know about the guaranteed checks and stuff.
Millennium is a distant memory.
Oh, okay. All right. The next example that I want to do is because people, it is my opinion now, no? A bank recon is probably almost guaranteed that I've never seen a question without a bank recon. So I want you still to get, I still notice that people are not getting the 100% on their bank recon. So I want you to be able to do that 100% and at least you score your full marks on that. Because the bank recon, if you looked on prior papers, always like 20% or 25% of the paper. So that is a good strategy to know that. So before we do the multiple choice, I want you to look at May-June's paper, not second paper, May-June's paper. Because we did the other October paper in last Thursday. So I want you to do quickly. I have snapshotted and sent it to the group for those that did not upload it. So let me just write here before everybody starts asking again. May, June 2018 paper. And it's question 1. Right? And it's for Kume attorneys. Okay, so I want you to do this, and this allocation is 25 minutes. So because you are not in an exam condition, I want you to do it in less time. So let's try about 20 minutes. And everybody must get 100% in 20 minutes now. Okay, your time starts now.
Guys, can anyone help me? She said that question 1 is Nkume attorneys. I see Agrippa attorneys here on my May, June 2018. Is that the same question?
I see the same one also here.
I know it's not the same. Remember, there was 2 exams. So you're probably looking at second paper. So I'm talking about first paper, Kume. I have posted it on the group now, earlier. So it is there on the group, Kume.
Okay, I'm not on the group. Is it on the My UNISA, perhaps?
It's on my UNISA. It's the May, June paper. You just want to send me, are you not on our group?
No,
Otherwise,
I'm not.
Aziza,
Hi, Precious.
Yes,
I
it,
think she's looking at the second paper.
yes.
yeah, under additional, under the study material for May, June 2018 on my UNISA.
That tab doesn't open for me anymore. I don't know why. It just doesn't open.
So if you don't
There's 2
have the,
papers.
yeah, there's 2 papers. If you don't have the paper that I'm talking about, just send me a message quickly and I'll just send it to you quickly.
Okay, can I have your number, please?
081
Mm-hmm.
329
Mm-hmm.
3426.
8426.
3426.
Okay, so it's 0813293426.
Yeah, boy.
Thank you.
Morning.
Yes.
Aziza, I just joined, man. I wasn't sure whether I can't hear anything, so just checking whether I'm in there.
In the right class, on the right show.
Yes. It's
You're
so
on the
quiet.
right
Are
show.
you guys doing an exercise or what?
Yes, are you on our group? We're
No, I'm
doing
not
the
on.
May. Okay, we're doing the May June paper, the bank recon, school May attorneys. If you
Okay.
don't have, okay. So we're doing that question 1 now.
Oh, I see. Tell me, is this thing, is there a way one can get a recording of this session?
It will be available from Monday onwards, the today session.
And the previous ones?
They're all available.
Where?
I'm not sure. Can anybody help him?
It's
Where?
under so on the MS Teams, if you go up top, if you click out of this meeting and you go to recordings, everything is there. You just click on FAC 1503 and you'll see all the recordings.
I'm not sure exactly if I understand where. Do you access it through the my UNISA?
You can access it straight through here. So if you're in this meeting right now, if you go top left and you click on the back arrow, you should see recordings on the right side of the page, and then you can go scroll all the way down and then go FAC 1503 and you click on that, and then it shows you all the recordings for these meetings.
Okay, thank you, sir.
Okay, can I ask, did everybody put the cameras at all? I think his camera is on. Okay, let's start. Terence, can you see my screen, the Excel screen?
I can see it.
Can you see? Can you see my
Yes, I
screen?
can.
The Excel screen.
Yeah.
Okay, thanks. Okay, so let's do Kume attorneys, right? You are obviously going to get a multiple choice. I want you to also practice the one where they don't give you words, where they give you the statement in the book, because they could actually give you that and then it throws you completely off when you're practicing. I want to practice that one for the exam because they've never given something like that yet. Okay? You know for a fact that this is the adjusted stuff. It's not the real cash receipt journal, the real cash payments, and the real bank statement. It's adjusted things. Okay? And in the exams, work it out like this before you go and put the multiple choice in. The odds is in. First work out the whole thing and see if you can get it right. Okay, so they say the bookkeeper of Kume attorney total the cash receipt and cash payment journal for May 2017 before you received the bank statement for May. The totals of the business cash journal were as follows. And for those that don't understand, these journals have been done during the month. But when you get your bank statement, you realize that certain things was never input due to errors, due to the lady being off at work, or for some reason we don't know what the amount is and we rectify it afterwards. So like I said, we do our framework. And let's just do our framework here quickly. We said it will be total receipt on this side. We said that it will be what income receipt. What else did we say? A sales check. And this side we said it will be total payment. We said it could be R&D checks. We said it could be debit order. We said it could be bank charges, interest paid, internet fees, whatever it could be. Okay. Then we said, let me just add another idea. Can I ask that everybody take cameras off, please, and mute your mic? Okay, the adjusted bank balance, we can't say anything yet. We know that this would be a favorable. We know that that would be a favorable balance, and we know that that would be an unfavorable. Outstanding, we know that we're going to credit, debit, outstanding checks. Errors, we never know what it could be, anything, and this could also be anything. So if you study it like this, you could still get 90% of the marks. So let's start. So they're saying to us that the business cash receipts journal was 67,700. How many people's on balance now when they did it? And we said the total cash payments was 44,260. Perez and Melissa and everybody, did your people think balance?
I didn't get mine to balance. So there's an
Terence,
issue somewhere.
Oh, okay. Terence, did you get yours to balance?
Mic was off. Sorry, my mic was off. No, I didn't get mine to balance.
Is it? Okay. Okay, let's see. Okay, so now we've got our payments in. On comparing the business bank statement with the business cash and payments journal, the following were noted. The bank account in the general ledger showed a favorable balance. So we know a favorable balance in the bank account is a debit, right? So it was 2787. On the 31st of May, the bank statement showed a favorable balance. We know there that a favorable balance is 7,500. Okay, let's just take this out because we don't want to look like idiots. All right. Then they say the following appeared on the bank statement but not on the cash journals. So if it's on the bank statement and not on the cash journals, we're going to go put it in the cash journal. So, service fees. I didn't have one for service fees. So let's just put it in there. The service fees were 572. The internet fees was 125. The booking deposit, let's just call that bank charges, was 100 rand. Okay. Okay, a deposit of 852 from our Blue. A client paid directly into the bank account for fees charged. So who knows where that goes?
Cash receipts, business cash receipts.
Yeah. Okay, and that is 8520. All right. A debit order of 560 in favor of lawsuit insurance for an insurance premium. Who knows where that goes to?
Cash payments.
Cash payments,
Yep.
yeah.
Okay, lawsuit. How much was that? 560. Okay. The next thing, point number 4, they say the following checks did not appear on the bank statement for the month. Okay, so they give us all those, and then they say check number 320 is stale. Almost always they'll tell you some check is stale, right? So the stale check is the amount of 3168. Okay, so let's just mark it here. Stale check 320. Okay, so the rest we are going to put in our outstanding check. So there's one of 4250, which was check number 329. Check number 331 was 1180, and check 335 was for 2700. Okay, then they say a deposit of 8856 for another bank in favor was erroneously entered on the bank statement of Kume attorneys. Where do you think those goes? That one goes to?
It goes to the bank record under
Yeah.
debit.
Under debit, okay. Right, let's just take that one out. Okay. A deposit of 38,450 dated 30th of May did not appear on the bank statement of Kume. So that is still an outstanding deposit, of which we know that we credit all outstanding deposits. Okay? Was that Palisa that just answered that error now?
Yes, Aziza.
Did yours balance?
Yes, it balanced.
Hey, Palisa. Okay, Palisa, you can become an accountant now. Okay, so P promise a client made an electronic transfer of 3520 as payment on his account. The bookkeeper incorrectly entered the amount as 5320. Okay, so where does P promise go to? Where am I going to put P promise now?
You're gonna put it in the cash payments journal as an
Cash
error.
receipt.
Is it?
Not an error, an adjustment. An error in the
Adjustment,
bank
sorry,
record.
correction.
P promise. Yeah, correction, or whatever you want to call it. But not error. Promise, let's just say correction or adjustment. Where you want to, and it was for 1,800.
Yes, 1,800.
Okay. So let's tally it up. So on the side, I got 47,417. Is that correct? Palisa, seen that yours balanced. And on this side, I got 79. Yeah, and I can't read my own handwriting now. 79,388. Is that correct, Palisa? She doesn't want to tell. Okay, so I'm going to take the 79,388, which I'm trying to read from my own handwriting. 447, right? So if I add these two up, I'm going to get 82,175, right? And that one will be 82,175. Our carry down value will be 34,758. Let's just put here carry down 34,758. So that 34,758 I'm gonna put on my debit side. Right? 34,758. Okay? And when I tally it up, there's something wrong. Was there after something here called correction 5794? Did we miss something? Oh, there was two corrections, right?
It was
Number 6, I didn't do that one. A check for 5794 was drawn by another client, was entered into the bank statement of Kume. So there was another error which I missed, which was
goes on the credit side.
5794. Okay, so now my thing is going to balance. If I add it up, I get 51,744 on this side and 51,744. Felisa, did you also get this amount?
Sorry, Aziza?
Did you also get this amount? Did you balance on 51,744?
Yes, Aziza.
Ah, Felisa. Okay, 51,744. Where did Terence go wrong?
On the number 8. Number 8.
Number 8. Oh, what did you do with number 8? You put it as an error.
Yeah.
Just remember when they say it was done in the business cash receipts journal, just know that you have to correct it on the opposite journal type of thing. It won't be in your bank recon.
Yeah, I forgot about. I actually put it in my bank recon, so that was a problem.
Okay, so there's only one mark that you missed.
Yeah.
You've got 98%. Perez, where did you go wrong?
So what I did was, like, I didn't see it properly. So when they said that 34,758, no, sorry, not that. That one deposit, that 38,450, yeah, that
Okay.
one deposit,
Yes.
I by mistakenly put it in the cash receipts journal, and I realized now I shouldn't have, because it says it didn't appear in the bank statement. So you have to put that in your recon. That's the only place I went wrong. I realize that now.
Just make sure that you're reading properly when it says journals and the bank statement. And you should know, that should give you an indication. So you also got one wrong. It's also 98%. So let's give him 97%. You can't get the same like parents. Anybody else? Did anybody get lower than 50% for this question?
Aziza?
Yes. Who's speaking? Vincent.
Yes. I just have a question. Morning, everyone. It's so it means any outstanding, it cannot be receipt.
You're talking about the 38,450.
Yes, because I make the same mistake as you did. So
Yeah.
when I look at money is a bill or whatever, I was thinking so, but from your explanation, any outstanding, it means it's not receipt. It cannot go under receipt once it's outstanding.
Yeah. Always a clue is always the last day of that month, like the 30th of May, 30th of April, 30th of something.
Oh, so that money should not be receipted. Oh, okay. Thank you.
Okay. We'll give you 90%, Vincent, for that mistake. Okay. It's because you came late also, so we'll give you 90%. Okay. So, yeah, we've still got a half an hour before we go to the other tutorial, guys. Let's just look at another example just to rock your brains a little bit, or work your brains a little bit. I want you to look at question 13, right, which we were doing the other day. And remember question 13, I think, is based on question 12, right? So all I want you to do for 10 minutes is to do the fees journal for me. Let me just see question 13. Yeah, I just want you to do the fees journal. That shouldn't take too long.
Aziza, are you going to post the same question in the group?
It was in the group already, and yeah, it's on. Can you see my screen? Let me just share my screen again. If somebody else wants to just repost it in the group quickly, it was from the other day.
Yes, please.
Thank
Just
you.
the Kutsia one, Aziza. The
Yes, yes.
yeah.
It's good.
Only me.
Yeah.
I'll send it through.
Thanks. Okay, it should be now my screen as well. Just want to mute. Just take note, it's the fees journal, of course, Tina, and not Teeny. Okay.
Sorry, Aziza, where's this question again?
On the screen.
No, in the exam paper or the tutorial?
Tutorial.
Okay.
It's on the tutorial. In the tutorial. We do. Okay. Do people struggle with that example?
Not really.
Okay. But you're a genius already, man. The rest of the class, why does the rest like to speak to us? Please journal. Okay. So, in the fees journal of Corsi, we would debit the client, which was Tini, right? Attorney. With the 2,850 rand, right? Came from the 950 times the 3, okay? And that's what we calculated the other day when we were in class, okay? And our fees account we're going to credit with 2,850, okay? Then in the fees account, okay, we're going to debit our fees with the 950, okay? And we're going to credit the client account of Tini with 950. Let's just put the 2,850 here. Okay, so this wasn't too complicated. But I think for the people who don't know this, they wouldn't hear, who wasn't here the other day, we did the statement. We did part A of the statement. Okay. So I think basically we've worked through most of the tutorial guide already, so it should prepare you now for the exam questions, type questions. Let's move on now to the 102 that I've asked you to load. Let me just open it up quickly. Not the 102, sorry. Just close that, the 101. Okay, and then let's go to page first. So I want you to not look at your books. I want you to get an accurate, like this is like a trial run of the exam. Just see if you can see this. Okay, so here it starts. Now, unfortunately, the screen, I won't be able to, because everybody's now not moving at the same pace as us, as the screen. Does everybody have a copy of this?
Yeah.
No, I don't.
Okay, can I ask that, because it is uploaded, I loaded it on Teams, but if not, can anybody maybe just screenshot the pages and put it on the group? Number 1 till number 15, I think it goes. I just want to ask Antoinette something. She's on the group as well. Antoinette, can you hear me? Antoinette? Did she leave us?
Hi, Aziz. Hi, Aziza.
Hi. Good morning to you.
Hi. How are you feeling?
I'm good. I want to ask. I just want
Yes.
to ask a quick question. The other day you spoke about 1.25 minutes per mark. So what do you think for this tutorial? What do you think is a reasonable? Because I don't know if question 15 or question 13 is valued at 1 mark or 2 marks. So what do you think for this 15 questions? How much time do you think I should give them? Because if I say 15 times 1.25, it will give them an amount of 18 minutes, and I think 18 minutes is a little bit short for this 15 questions.
Yes, 18 minutes. Can I come back to you?
Okay, okay.
You know why? I just have to apologize. You won't believe it, but I'm in between the class and exams and assignments.
Oh, okay.
They just to tell say something so long, if you don't mind.
Yes.
It seems that yeah. Wait, is this now for question? Sorry, 10.
No, this is the exam prep that we're using, 2019's assignment. So I want them to do it quickly, but it's 15 questions. So I don't know if I could give them 18 minutes, it's too short.
Exam, okay. I would say around 25 minutes.
Okay, so I'm going to give you
Does
20.
it make sense?
Let's see how far they get with 25 minutes.
Because we use mostly, well, we did use mostly half marks. And just FYI so long, we never realized 1.25 is actually 85 minutes, not 75.
1.25 minutes. Oh, okay.
1 hour 25 minutes. Sorry, like I said, I'm in between 3 places because I'm so tired. I can't even say what's going on because you won't believe it. But in any case, just to say so long to the students, it's 85 minutes at least, not 75. It seems
So
we
it's
didn't.
85 minutes for how many questions? For 60 questions.
Yes. And if you take your normal exam, sorry?
So it's 1.41 per question.
1.42 if you round it off, but I would say let's stick with 1.41, yes.
Okay,
And
so then we give 22 minutes for this assignment, for this.
Yeah. Well,
okay.
I would say, yeah, make it, I would rather say, yeah, make it, yeah, you're correct, yes. And then, no, but I'm trying to persuade Prof. Binekade that I can post another announcement. Just to give all this, clarity regarding this. Because she gave me a bit more info. Well, not really, but just to summarize everything, because there's no clear information, there must be clarity. But I just thought I'll mention it's 85 minutes, and if you take your 120 minutes of your normal venue-based exam, it worked out on 1.25 or 2 minutes, yeah. And then it means the students will actually get a bit more time if you take 60 minutes and 60 marks and 85 minutes. So it's a bit of good news. I think you agree, 10 minutes extra.
Okay.
Okay, but we'll talk about that. Sorry, Faiza, is that the only question you wanted to ask about?
For now, yes.
For now, okay. But I am here, sorry, I'm just in between, but I'm listening with one ear. I apologize. It's a bit of chaos.
Okay, no problem.
I'm sorry. Okay, are you fine?
I'm fine, thanks.
Thank you. Okay.
Okay. Okay, so let's do it for 22 minutes, okay? And did somebody snapshot this, all the... Okay, so they did post the question, okay.
We got the question paper.
Yes.
What question number is it, Aziza?
It's assignment 1 on page 26 of the one that he just posted now.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, so your time starts now, and then I'll give you 22 minutes to do this. Okay, good luck with your exam prep. Okay, time is up. Let's just work through that. How many people completed? Did everybody finish it?
Too short.
You're too short.
Two, yeah. Didn't finish two, last two.
Oh, okay. So tough luck for you. Your time was up. Anybody else who could? Did anybody else finish it?
Could only
Yes.
do until number 13.
Oh, the line is bad. I didn't hear what you said.
I'm sorry, I said I could only do it up until number 13.
Number 13. Okay, let's go
Yes.
through it quickly. Let's go through it and see how much you got out of the 13. Option 1. Okay, I've got the solutions that I'll give to you later, or you just write it down, because my MCQ skills are no good. Okay, number 1, it is option A is correct, right? Internal control in an attorney's practice are implemented to ensure compliance with the rules and to ensure that trust funds are safeguarded, right? So internal control is a measure that is included in the accounting system of an entity to ensure the following: that all parts of the accounting system functions properly. That is correct. Okay. That no management policy is implemented. That is incorrect. That the financial information provided by such system is complete, accurate, and reliable. That is correct. That in all circumstances, strict uniformity or set of rigid rules is created. That is incorrect.
Yeah.
Okay. That the assets of the practice are protected against loss or fraud. That is correct.
Yeah.
So the correct option is number 1.
Yeah.
Anybody get anything else? Anything different? Can you all see the screen here in front?
No.
Can't you see what I'm reading? Okay, let me just
I've got it on my, I've downloaded it.
Okay, let me just reshare it quickly. I don't know why suddenly I have to share everything. Normally I could just share my whole desktop, but now I can't.
Maybe just internet issues.
Probably, yeah. Can you see it now?
Yeah, I can see it.
Okay. The next one is, which one of the following elements pertain to the statement of financial position? Income and expenses? Nope. That is a income statement or statement of comprehensive. Assets, equity, and liabilities? Yep. That's a statement of financial position. Number 3, equities and liabilities? No, we need assets. Okay, assets, income, and equity? Nope, because income is a statement of comprehensive income. Expenses and liabilities? Nope, expenses is an income and income statement. So the correct option would be number 2. Everybody get that?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, number 3. I hope you guys are doing it like without your books, though. Because we must.
You haven't got time to go to the book.
We must big people. We're not going to cheat ourselves. Okay, option number 3. Equity is the remaining interest in the assets of the entity after deducting all its liabilities. The elements of financial statement will therefore have a direct effect on the owner's equity. For example, okay, let's choose one. An increase in expenses leads to a decrease in equity.
Yes.
Is that? Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Both drawings and income increase on the credit side.
Wrong.
That's wrong is correct, yeah. An increase in liabilities leads to an increase in equity. Hell no.
No.
Nope.
I wish.
I wish, yes, I wish. Okay, a profit increases equity and a loss decreases equity.
Yes.
Yes.
An increase in capital leads to an increase in equity.
Yes.
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 So the correct answer was 4.
4.
Okay.
4.
I'm only, it's concerning me. I'm only hearing a few people. Is the other people just like they're not don't like to talk. Or are you confused? Or you lost? I can't see your faces.
Oh, Aziza, some people are using phones.
Oh, I see. Okay. Could be. Okay, question 4. Okay. The following relate to Dino attorney for April 2018. Levied fees for legal services rendered to a client, Mr. B. Baloy, and received full payment due. Okay. Is that correct?
David?
No.
No. No.
No. Okay. Purchase a printer for the office on credit from IT Electronics. Okay. Is that correct? Yes. You purchase a
Yes.
printer for the office. It's going to debit your computer equipment and you're going to credit IT Electronics. Okay. Number C, the owner, Mr. B. Dino, took office stationery for private use.
Aziza, just a question there.
Mm-hmm.
The account purchases. Doesn't it come into play there? Doesn't have
No.
purchases?
Purchases
Okay.
is only used when you have a consumable item like stationery and stuff like that. But because they purchased a printer. Printer is office equipment. Or computer equipment, sorry, rather.
Okay, that makes sense. I'm gonna just make a note there. It's only for consumable
Yeah.
items. Thank you.
Yeah.
Would purchases also be an equity thing because it's
Yes.
purchasing consumables?
Yes, you're right. And yes, this would be an asset.
Yeah.
Okay. Number C, the owner B. Dino took office stationery for private use.
Wrong.
That's
Wrong.
incorrect.
Wrong, yeah.
Okay. Issued a cash check to restore the impressed amount in the petty cash journal. What would you do?
Correct.
Correct.
Debit petty cash, credit your business bank. Okay. Pay the amount offered rent with an electronic fund transfer. Okay, is that correct?
Correct.
Correct.
Yes.
Debit your office rent. So the correct option was 5.
Yes.
Okay. Number 5. The following transactions relate to Bernard Attorneys for the month of August 2018. Bernard Attorneys is not VAT registered. Okay. So, obtained a loan from JK Bank for 4.2, right? And paid the monthly insurance in advance. So what are you going to do with that? Which options reflect the correct net influence no, of the above transactions on the accounting equation of Bernard?
I said 3.
What did the rest say?
I said 3 as well, yeah.
Okay, 3 is correct. Yeah,
Okay.
3 is correct. Explain to us why you took 3.
Because if you're obtaining a loan, you're increasing your liabilities. And if you're paying off a monthly insurance, obviously that's an expense, so it'll decrease your equity. And then the net effect on that would be 900 on the asset side. Plus 900.
Okay. Next one, number 6. Which of the following statements regarding zero-rated and exempt supplies are correct? Okay. 1. Suppliers of zero-rated goods and services may be registered for VAT. No input VAT may be claimed on the inputs to exempt supplies. Suppliers of zero-rated items may claim input VAT on the input made to render the particular zero-rated suppliers. Suppliers of exempt goods and services may be registered for VAT, and no input may be payable to SARS in respect of zero-rated. Okay, what do you choose there?
Aziza, I choose number 2. So I don't know.
Anybody else?
Yeah, I got 2.
Okay, so that's just basically a theory question that you must then read up. So it's suppliers of exempt goods and services may be registered for VAT. Did anybody get that?
1.
Okay, so
Is
just
it
going to
1?
read up, and now it's number 4.
Oh, it's okay. I got it.
Did you get it?
Yeah.
Okay. On the
Sorry,
board,
Aziza.
yes.
I couldn't hear what number the answer from number 5 was. Can you quickly repeat that for me?
Number 5.
3. It was
Yes.
3.
Okay, yeah, there's number.
Thank you so much.
Okay. Number 7. Right attorneys received a valid tax invoice for Eagle Security, a business creditor for security installed to the amount of 7,000, excluding VAT at 15%. Which option represents the amount that was debited to the VAT control account in the general ledger? Of right attorney. So what did you have there?
1.
1.
Yeah.
Okay. Perez, what did you have? Lisa,
I
what
got
did you have?
3.
Why 3?
I got 4.
I made a
Felicia-
mistake there.
Okay. Felisa, what did you get? 1.
Precious, I got 4.
4. Precious, oh precious. Okay, no, it's not 4. It is 1. Terence, are you the winner today so
Yeah.
far?
Only on that one.
Okay. The next one, the following information is applicable to question 8 and 9. Bono attorneys, what are we doing now? Did somebody come in late now? Somebody came in late and asked me now, what are we doing? We are doing tutorial 101, 2019 that I've uploaded, or we sent it to the group, and we're doing question assignment 1 for the first semester. Alrighty. Bono attorneys charged Mr. Smith a fee of $13.57, including VAT of $177 for services rendered. Bono attorneys also paid occupational rent of $5,290 on behalf of Mr. Smith. For the person that's sending me the message now, it is on Teams. I won't be able to send it to you now because I'm actually just busy with my phone now also. So go into Teams, download it there, and if you're not in the group, you can actually just wait until I'm finished with this and then I'll fall in and send it to you. Okay, assume that the above transactions were accompanied by valid tax invoices. The VAT rate is 15%. Remember, the VAT rate is not always 15%, it can be 10%, no? Because we're not in a make-believe. Which option represents the correct accounting entries in the client controlled account in the general ledger of Bono? Number 8. What did you people choose? Which option represents the correct accounting in the client control account in the general ledger? Okay.
Aziza, I choose number 1.
That
is what I choose.
Why?
Because the first one, it was only charged, it was only levied, but it wasn't paid. And the other one was paid. The 5 to 52.90.
Okay. Anybody else, Terence? What did you choose?
I got 4. 6647.
Number 2, you mean? Oh,
No.
number 4.
4.
Number 2.
Number 2. Why do you say number 2, Vincent?
Well, I just add up the 2 because this one's already VAT is included. In both of them, I didn't have to work out VAT. So I just add up to the sums and I debit the client's control account.
So why did you not choose number 4 if you also added it up?
Because you're saying it's crediting.
Okay. It's number 2. Okay? You're going to debit the client control account. Okay, credit the fee account.
So is number 4.
Number two. Number
Number
two.
two.
Debit the
Yes.
client. You're going to debit
Yes.
it. Yes, you were
Yes.
right. I just want to know why you're saying so.
No, because I heard your last statement. That's why I was confused.
Oh, okay. Okay, so number 8 is number 2. Okay, number 9, assume further that Bono paid the following from the business bank account. Sheriff fees paid for the summons in the matter of Sparkle Traders versus A Boy, stationery and tracing fees paid to top tracers in the matter, B keys and F keys, 184. What will the amount of input VAT be for Bono can claim back from the South African Revenue Services?
I got 4.
Who else got something else? Why did you get 4?
Sheriff fees are exempt, so I took the VAT amount of stationery and tracing fees and added them together.
Okay.
Or is tracing fees not included in that either?
Yeah, tracing fees, you can't claim back. It's not exempt, but you can't claim the VAT input back.
Okay, so then it's 3.
Yeah, then it's 3. The 27 Rand. All right, can we move on? Number 10. Okay. On comparing the business bank statement with the business cash journals of Indigo attorneys for the month ended July and the bank recon statement as of 30 June, the following were noted. Right? Check 221 dated 19th of January issued to A. Murdoch, a business creditor for 2110, was shown as outstanding on the bank recon statement as of 30th of June. The check has not yet been presented for payment. Choose the correct procedure to follow for check 221 in the accounting record. Record an entry in the business cash payment journal for 211. Is that right or wrong?
Wrong.
Okay. Debit the bank reconciliation with 221 as a stale check.
Correct.
Correct.
Okay. Number 3, record an
Wrong.
entry in the trust. Okay, let's just continue to number 5. Record an entry in the trust cash receipts journal for 2110.
Wrong.
Okay. Credit the bank reconcile statement with a check 221 not yet presented for payment.
Wrong.
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 Record an entry in the business cash receipts journal for 2110.
Correct.
Wrong.
Correct.
Wrong.
Wrong.
Okay, who's that?
Correct.
Palisa. Okay, Palisa, explain to us why you can record that.
Because the amount is now stale, it was issued, when it was issued, it was recorded in the cash payments journal.
That's
And now,
correct.
because we have to cancel that transaction, it must go to the cash receipts journal, so our books will balance.
Yes.
That's it, Palisa. Oh, sorry man, I don't know between the two of you who I'm talking to. Oh, precious.
It's both Precious and Balisa.
Sorry man, your name. But I must check my screen so that when I'm in a different screen, I can see who I'm speaking to. Okay, so we all know that number 5, she's correct, and Terence and Perez, you were not right this time.
Actually, I'm not right too.
You also not right. Okay, you are the biggest loser. Okay, just joking, eh? Number 11, an electronic fund transfer for 430 for government gazette payable to government printers, a business creditor, appeared on the business bank statement as at 31 July, but not in the relevant cash journal for the month 31 July. What will the correct entries in the accounting records of Indigo be for 31 July to account for the electronic transfer? Okay, so number 11. Record an entry in the business cash receipts journal for 430. Is that correct or wrong?
Wrong.
Wrong.
Okay, record an entry in the business cash payments journal for 430.
Correct.
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 Okay, let's see if you are correct. Debit the bank reconciliation statement with an outstanding debit order of 430.
Wrong.
Nope.
Wrong.
Okay, record an entry in the trust cash payments journal for 430.
No.
No.
Wrong.
Okay, and then number 5, credit the bank recon statement with an outstanding debt for 430.
No.
Wrong.
Wrong.
Okay, so the correct answer was number 2. Record an entry in the business cash payment journal for 430. Okay, number 12. Fees for legal services rendered for 2410, which were entered in the business cash receipts journal on 31 July, did not appear on the business bank statement as at 31 July 2018. The fees were only deposited in the business bank account on the 2nd of August 2018. Okay, the correct accounting procedure to follow for the accounting records for July when preparing the bank recon statement is as follows. Okay. Credit the bank recon statement with an outstanding deposit of 2410. Is that correct or wrong?
Correct.
Correct.
Okay. Let's see. Let's go on. Record an entry in the trust cash receipts journal for 2410.
Wrong.
Okay. Record an entry in the business cash receipts journal for 2410.
Wrong.
Debit the bank reconciliation statement with an outstanding deposit for 2410.
Wrong.
Okay. Record an entry in the business cash payments journal. Wrong.
Wrong.
So the correct entry there was number 1. The following transactions take place during the month of August in the practice of Amulal attorneys. Okay. So you now can read that. You know that. You've read it. You've got it on your screen. I'm not going to really read it. Now let's answer the question. In which subsidiary journal will the transaction of the 3rd, 11th, 25th, 28th, 31st be recorded? Okay. So, in which would those be recorded? Let's go through it. Okay, day 3. Received 5,400 from Mr. Osh, whatever his name, Ostuku, as a deposit for services to be rendered by Amalo attorneys. Where does that go to?
Trust cash receipts journal.
Correct. Number 11, debit fees for rendering services to Esnawi to the amount of 42.
Debit fees.
Where does that go to? Hello?
Yellow.
Where does that go to? Debited fees for rendering a service to Esnawi to the amount of 42.
The fees journal, Aziza.
Yes, that's correct. Okay, day 25, paid 5,000 to Advocate Kruger for services rendered to client Al-Ridan. The balance of his account in the trust creditors ledger was 6,000 before the payment.
Business cash payments.
Yes. So what did you say? Business or trust?
Business.
Trust. It's trust.
Trust. Why is it trust?
Paid 5,000 to Advocate for services rendered. The balance of his account in the trust creditors ledger was 6,000 before the payment.
Okay.
Okay. Day 28, purchase law book on credit to the amount of 2,500.
General.
General ledger.
No, man, not a general ledger.
Transfer.
General ledger is not. It's not a subsidiary journal. It's a general journal. Okay, day 31. Transfer 3,000 from the trust creditor's account of R Steady to his client's account.
Transfer journal.
And transfer journal and
Trust receipts.
yeah, you're right. So the correct answer was number 4. The general journal, fees, journal, trust, cash receipts, payment, business. Okay. So number 14. What will the correct entry in the general journal of the 21st be? So let's look at the 21st transaction. The RAM client account was written off as irrecoverable. The RAM owed 750 to Amulal attorneys on the 1st of July 2018. On the 30th of July 2018, interest to the amount of 60 Rand was levied against his account. So, which one would you choose? Which one did you choose? 1, 2, 3, or 4? Felisa and Precious, what do you say?
Number 4.
I
went with 4.
Why did you go with 4? Why are you crediting your trust, your credit losses? You have to debit your credit losses. So 4 is out. So 4 is out.
Oh! Yeah.
So 2 is out as well. Terence, what did you say?
3.
Perez, what did you say?
I said 1.
3.
Yeah, 1 would be wrong. Yeah, 3.
I would say
correct.
3, yes, because
Yeah. You're going to debit your credit losses with 810, and you're going to reduce the client control account with 810. Okay. Next one, number 15, I think it's the last. The following entries were recorded in the Business Cash Payments Journal of Bester Attorneys. Okay, insurance, 800, rental, 4,000, salaries. Which option represents the correct posting to the General Ledger of Bester Attorneys for 31 July? Okay, credit client control 800. Credit rental control for credit salaries, debit bank account 17,600. Why is that wrong? What is wrong with that one?
The debit.
The payment
Client
was
control.
made out of the business bank account, so the client control should not be there.
Which amount are you talking about? The 800?
Can't hear you.
Which amount are you talking about?
Can you come
The
again,
800?
Aziza?
Which amount are you talking about? The 800?
Yes.
Yeah. So you know it should be there, but you're not going to credit your client control. You have to debit your client.
Yeah.
Okay, so the next one, debit insurance 800, debit rental expense 4,000, debit salaries, credit business bank account. What is wrong there?
Debiting your insurance account.
Okay. The next one, debit sundries and credit business bank account. That's net heeltemal verkeerd. Okay, so the correct answer is number 4. You're going to debit your client control account with 800, debit your rental expense right? Debit your salaries account of 12,800, and you're going to credit your business bank account with 17,800. 600. All right. So who got? So just you know how to calculate it. You guys are almost mathematicians now. So just add up quickly and see how much percent you got. So if you got 7, right, then you just calculate it. 7 divided by 15. And who got more than 50%?
More than what?
50%.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How much did you get?
Yes.
Personal. How much did you get?
To me,
Uh-huh.
10 out of 15.
10 out of 15. So how much percent is that?
67%.
And you, Terence?
Same.
Terence, how much did you get?
67%.
And Lisa and Precious?
I got 73%.
Okay. And the other lady?
Sorry, what was the answer to number 15?
4.
Number
4. Thank you.
Yeah. Did anybody get over 80% for this assignment?
No.
You see, this was the easy assignment, no? So you should have gotten about over 85%. Remember, assignment 1 is the easy one.
Not necessarily, Aziza. Not as, because it's always new. Usually, second assignment, you are more equipped.
Okay, let's see. Let's see. Just give me 1 sec quickly and then we can continue. Let's just see quickly. I'm just seeing quickly now. Assignment 2. Give me 2 minutes quickly. Okay. So let's do the next one, which is assignment 2, first semester. Has everybody got it? It's on page of that same tutorial letter. It's on page 33. So how many questions has this got? 15. Interesting.
Is this supposed to be more difficult than the first one?
Yes. Yes.
Okay. How many assignments? Okay. Okay.
Okay. It looks like it's 15 questions again. So I'll give you another 22 minutes. So you could be done at, of course, 35. 12:35.
Come again, Aziza. What do we do?
Oh, we are doing on page, what's the page number now again? Page
33.
33.
Yes. Page 33, yes. So what is due on page assignment 2 of the first semester of last year. Okay. So would you, and I'm going to give you up until 12:35 to do it. And 80% now, eh? It's all 80%. For those that joined late, please just put your student number in the group. Also, don't forget to fill in your evaluation forms. I hope you people filled in Thursday night's evaluation forms. When you're done, will you please complete today's evaluation forms as well? Thank you. Okay, time is up. Let's see. How did you find that? How did you find this one?
More difficult.
Yeah, I told you the sound is more difficult.
Longer to
I
read.
think it's longer to read, yeah, also. So your time is a bit too short for this. Okay. The other thing I wanted to ask you that bank recon questions that you got there. How many people got it all together right? Only the lady. I'm not gonna say which lady.
Yeah, I think only.
You didn't get yours right.
No, I didn't get mine right.
But it wasn't. Was it easy? Was it difficult? How was it?
No, it was quite. It wasn't difficult. Just read the question. One of the entries wrong. That's all.
You read it wrong. So okay, so it was quite reasonable. Okay, and this one was a bit more difficult.
This one is you have to read a lot. So then you have more reading. Worse.
It's too much reading. Too much reading takes out of time.
But you guys are the lawyers, so you're supposed to be reading a lot.
Yes, we read before we go to the courts.
Is it? Okay.
So we read in our time. We don't read while we are timed. It's different here.
Remind me to fire him, then if I'm in trouble. He's not going to read my statement properly. Okay. Okay, let's start. Number one, what did you get?
Number one, let me open my sheet
again. What did you get by number one?
1.
Out of 3.
I went with 1.
I also got 3.
I got
One
3.
is wrong.
I went with 1.
One is wrong. Under no circumstances we deposit into the books, but they say they accept under some circumstances. It's in your theory. This was a theory question which you have to know. The correct answer was number 2. The legal practice may not transfer funds from the business bank account from the trust bank to the business bank account to cover interim fees on prior arrangement between the client and the attorney. So that option was number 2.
I thought about that, but from the legal point of view, but I'm thinking accounts.
Wait, you see, you chose number 1. Let me just see. Number 1 in that theory.
But number 2, Aziza, number 2, I read it from the legal point of view. It was making sense, but I did not want to think legal. I was thinking accounts.
But you're a legal man.
I know. That's why I'm not happy with that.
Okay, but that was a theory question. I think there somewhere. Let me just see. Anyway, trust money may never be deposited into a business bank account except for the payment of fees levied by the practitioner or services rendered and the refund fund of expenses paid on behalf of the client out of the business bank account. You see, number 1 had an except. Okay. So that's the theory section that you are made to know. Okay, number 2. Which one of the following steps does not form part of the transfer procedure? Okay?
3.
Just mute. Yeah, you're correct. Let me just mute everybody here. It's a lot of noise. Okay. What did you say by number 2 was number 3? Yes. If the client funds are not sufficient, the client is requested to transfer money into the trust bank to ensure funds are available to proceed with the transfer. What happens there? Terence, you said number 3. Why is that not correct? Because you're going to settle it as a business client. Okay. Number 3, the client of A. Adams, a client of Bico Attorneys, reflects a debit balance of at the end of September before any transfer of funds? Which amount has to be transferred to the business bank account from the trust bank on 30th of September if A. Adams has a credit balance of 3,000 on his trust creditors account? So what would you choose there? Where's my friends? The client.
Choose number 3.
Number 3, I've got a 1. What else? Therese, what did you have? A client of A. Adams, a client of BCO. Oh, sorry. The client account of A. Adams, a client of BCO attorneys reflects a debit balance of 3,500 at the end of September before any transfers has been made. Which amount has to be transferred to the business bank account from the trust bank account if A. Adams has a credit balance of 3,000 on his trust creditors account? It's the 3,000. Remember, you're transferring whatever is in your trust creditors account. We ladies are rocking here, no? Did nobody else get that right?
I got it.
I got it right.
The women, all the women. Terence, what did you get? Number. Terence will try. Okay, number 4.
So the answer is 4.
Yes.
Okay, I got it right then. Okay, thank you.
Did you guess or did you get it right? Or did you know it?
Yeah, I just heard what you always say. You just transfer the money that is there in the account. You can't transfer more.
Yes. You people must also make sure that when you're getting it right or wrong, you didn't guess, that you knew that you was right. So if you guess and you guess the right, rather mark it wrong to see how good you are at your stuff, at your work, or how well familiar you are with your work. Because sometimes people just lucky, they can guess a lucky guess. Okay, number 4. The account of A. Alabama, a client of Inway Legal Incorporated, reflected the following balances in the accounting records of the legal practice on 31 October. The client's ledger has a debit balance of 49 and the trust creditor's ledger has a credit balance of 59. What will the entry in the transfer journal be of Inway Legal Incorporated on 31 of October be to record the transfer between the trust creditors and the client account?
Option 3.
Anybody else? What does the men say?
Yeah, it's 3.
It's option number 3. Okay. So you're going to transfer, you're going to debit Alabama or Alabama account, Alabama, I don't know what the word is, 49, and you're going to credit Alabama with 49, the client account with 49. All righty. Number 5. Which one of the following is incorrect in respect of the transfer of money from the trust bank to the business bank? Which one did you choose there?
Aziza?
Yes.
My mic was off. Can I ask, please, what's the difference between the last question that we just dealt with? The difference, maybe I'm not understanding. The difference between answer 4 and 1.
4 and 1.
Yes. Because you said the correct option is 4. Right?
Because you can't, because on option 1, you're transferring from the trust creditor and the client. You have to transfer you have to debit the trust creditor's account and credit the client account. There you are debiting the client account and you're crediting the trust creditor account. Can you see the difference?
Come again. Can you repeat that statement, please?
You must debit the trust creditor's account and credit the client account when you do the transfer. But number 1, You are debiting the client account and crediting the trust creditor's account. Reverse.
Oh, yeah. Thank you.
Okay.
I misread that statement. Thank you.
Okay. Which of the following options is incorrect? What do you people have for number 5?
I choose number 4, Aziza.
Should the trust creditor account of a client still reflect a credit balance, a trust check is to be issued to refund the trust creditor. That is correct. Shouldn't it be the receipts from a client with a debit balance on his client account after the transfer will be recorded in the transfer journal as the first entry? Okay, so it's number 2. Just go read up your theory on that. Okay.
So 4 is incorrect.
It's number 2.
This assignment is kicking.
Okay, number 6. The client information, the following information relates to Tinker attorneys for the month of January. Okay, so in the client's ledger of groom and the trust creditor's ledger of trust creditor's ledger of groom, what will be the amount that will be transferred from the trust creditor's account of groom to the client account of M groom? This isn't difficult.
2.
I chose number 2.
Between 2.
Number 2. Anybody else did something else?
Number 1, Aziza.
Number 1. I just want to get a calculator out quickly.
Isn't the transfer amount just the balance on the
Yeah,
the closing balance of the trust creditors?
Yeah, 10, 5, 3,400. Okay, so now I'm confused now. Let me just see. The correct answer with Eunice is option number 2. Oh, the 11,500, yes, correct.
Yeah.
No. What number is this? Number 6. That's
Yes.
option number 1. They got the 8,500 until the
Why?
life. I don't know.
How do we get to that?
I don't know. I'm going to get back to you on this one.
Yeah, because I worked, the way I worked it, I got option 2.
Yeah. I also did.
I also get option 2. And I don't know what we're missing out here. Because if you take that and then you take the 14,000 minus the trust bank, and then you're going to get your 11,500.
Yes.
So your amount that you're going to transfer to the trust creditor would be the 11,500 then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not quite sure why they got number 1. I'll query that one. Maybe
We
I'm
can
missing
always
something.
toy.
If you actually look at Mr. Groom's account, they've got an incorrect balance there, 8,700, but it should be 8,500.
So then that maybe that's the problem. So if there was a 8,500, right? The balance brought down here would be 8,500. So then M Groom's amount here would be 8,500. So then it could be correct.
You can't transfer more than what's in his account.
Yes, you're right. So it is number 1. It's the 8,500 you're going to transfer. Okay. So just rectify this here, the 87, make it the 85.
Aziza, just then a question on that. So what happens to the outstanding balance in the trust creditors account? Would that then be settled with or paid back to the client?
Yes. Yes. You settle that through the business bank account. Okay. So it's number 1. Number 7.
Aziza?
Yes.
I'm so sorry for cutting in. Can you scroll up a bit? Sorry.
Okay.
I'm so sorry. You were at number 6, nay?
Yes.
I think there was an error.
We think it was this year, 85.
Yes, that was an error. Yeah.
Yeah.
That no, the balance, yeah, should have been 8,500. Yes, that's correct.
Okay.
And the 8,500 there, the 1,000 there at the top, the balance was actually 1,000 plus the 7,500. Do you guys agree?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Sorry. Okay. I just noticed it as it was one of the errors again. Okay.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thanks. Let's continue. Number 7. Okay. In terms of which section of the Attorneys Act 53 of 1979 and the Legal Practice Act 28 of 2014 must the total or a part of the interest earned on trust investment be paid over to the Attorney Fidelity Fund?
3. Number 3. This was a question in the assignment that they actually, they said there was something wrong with it in our assignment.
Got number 1 is the answer.
I got 1. Yeah. Also did.
I've got 2.
1.
Yeah.
Okay. I think it was 2. And let's go back to your theory. If you look at section 78.1, 78.1 was also part of that. Let me just see something here quickly on chapter 8.
I didn't move it. I don't see any 78.1.
78.1. I think I saw it somewhere last year. Okay, so it was not 78.1, then it would be the 2. Hold on. Which amount must be paid over to the Fidelity? So it can't be a 86 point, it can't be a 78 small a, no? No, big A. It can't be a big A. So these 2 are wrong here, 4 and 5. That's it must be either 1, 2, or 3. Okay. So 86.2. They don't give us in the book about the 86.2, so I'm not quite sure now.
You think they'll still ask it for, because it's not in our study guide for this year, so do you think they'll put it in?
I don't know. It wasn't in, this was last, I'm using last year's study guide as well.
Yeah, it's not in this year's.
Does
It's just,
Antoinette maybe want to come in to give us that correct answer? Because
But I think it's worth a while for us to know, because
yeah.
I'll use the experience from my last papers I have just done. Actually, I've taken a lot of things from a year ago, because right now they're improvising. So it's worth a while for us to know.
okay, we'll get back to when Antoinette comes back again on that question. Because I really don't know. Yes.
Aziza, sorry, I am here. Sorry, it is actually option 2. I agree with you guys. It is not mentioned specifically in the study guide. But apparently you should have gone and read up on it in the acts, the Attorney Act of 53 and the Legal Practice Act of 28. I think there was a similar question like this in one of your assignments this semester. Yes, I think there was, yeah.
Okay, so it's that one.
So it is option 2. I will make sure that we add that specifically then. Maybe I think there's a reference that I can add to the answers that you are receiving next week then regarding this, because yes, I agree, it's not mentioned specifically. Actually, the only place I think it's mentioned is in the at the beginning in the, what do you call it? Sorry, let me just get my guide again.
Yeah, but there's no section 78.1 and there's no mention of 86.2 in the book.
I'll be with you now. Actually, the only place where it is mentioned is on page 125 in the guide. It's at your learning outcomes.
Yeah.
But it doesn't state specifically that what the purpose for this act, for this section is. You will see there, I think the second bullet point or something there. But so no, I understand and I agree with you guys. So, but unfortunately, apparently, you should have gone and read up on the acts, which but we will take that into account. Don't worry for next time. But there won't be. You all will pass. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Sorry about that.
Okay, let's go on to number 8. Okay, what will the yes?
Before we continue with to number 8, page 110 of the study guide only talks about 78.1 and 86.2 with regards to opening of bank accounts. It does not refer to investments. Then when you look at the study guide, it's actually the other 3 that is referring to investment. 78.2 small a and 86.3 and 86.4 are the ones that are referring to the investment.
Oh, okay. Okay, so they're going to have to update their study guide next year with more acts. Okay, let's continue. What will the journal entry on 31 July be in the accounting records of Lolita attorneys to account for the interest of 2,350 received from Richard Bank on the trust investment made by the law firm from trust money not immediately needed in terms of Section 86 of the legal practice? So, what did you choose there? Remember Section 86 there? But they didn't say 86 what?
That is where the issues are half.
Yeah, okay, they didn't say which 86, because 86 could be 3 or 4, which means that the interest will be split.
But if you look at the amounts, they don't split it. So it must
they
be
don't split it. It must be then 3, yeah. Okay, so let's assume it's 3. Okay, so what would you choose here?
So I've choose number 2.
Yep.
Yeah, agree.
What is this number 8? Number 8. Oh. Number 8. What did you people choose number? Number 5.
Number 2.
I choose 5.
I also went with 5.
The correct answer that I've got here, the choice is option number 3. But this option says it goes to your legal fidelity fund, which means to say it has to be split. So did we read the question wrong or what? I don't know. What will the journal entry be in the accounting records of a leaser incorporated to account for the interest of 2350 received from a Richard Bank on the trust investment made by the law firm from trust money not immediately available in terms of Section 86?
Oh, it's so then it was 3 because it was made
Yes.
by the law firm.
Yes.
Yeah,
So
I think number 3 is correct.
Yeah, so the attorney made that
The investment,
decision.
so it will go to
Yeah.
the fidelity
Yes.
fund.
All the small words.
Yes, you're correct. Yeah, that's right.
That's why I hate multiple choice.
Number 3.
I hate it. Okay, the following information is applicable to questions 9 and 10. The following information was obtained from the accounting records of Kutsong legal attorneys. On the 1st of August, Mr. Goodyear, client of the practice, instructed the legal practice to invest 50% of his trust funds of 25,000 in the savings account of Orbit Bank in terms of Section 86 of the legal practice. The funds were withdrawn to settle an outstanding matter concerning an assault case. The legal practice received 14,820 from Orbit on the date of withdrawal. The interest earned on the trust money was paid over. You see, they're not telling you what 86. You must sort of get some clues to see. Okay. So, what should the accounting entries be in the books of Kutsong legal attorneys? So, what do you choose? What do you choose for number 9?
4.
Okay. Anybody else? Women?
4.
Okay.
Number 4, Aziza.
Yeah, number 4 is correct. Okay. Let's move on to number 10. What should the accounting entries on the 31st of October be in the books of entry of Kutsong legal attorneys to account for the payment of interest earned on the investment to the beneficiary? What number did you choose?
Got it. I chose
What number did you choose?
3, but I think it's 4.
Okay, what does the women say?
You got to split the interest, don't you?
Yeah,
Yeah.
so that's why it's number 4.
Mhm.
Okay.
Yeah.
Why? Okay, let's number 11. Which one of the following is correct? So what did you choose for number 11? An instructing attorney is the attorney's practice receiving an instruction from another attorney on a client's case. Is that correct or incorrect?
Incorrect.
Incorrect.
Okay. Number 2. The instructing attorney is entitled to receive 1/3 of the total fees charged by the instructed attorney. Correct or
Yes.
correct?
Correct.
Correct. Correct.
Okay. And all the others are then incorrect. Number 12. Which of the following fees must be taken into account in calculating the 1/3 fee that the instructing is entitled to? Right? Fees for receiving instruction and advocate fees, correspondence fees, sheriff fees, fee for registration of summons, collection, and traceable. So let's go through it. Which of the following must be taken into account when calculating 1/3 Okay, fee for receiving instruction, yes or no?
Yes.
Advocate fees,
Nope.
okay. Correspondence fees,
Yes.
Yes.
okay. Sheriff fees,
No.
Nope.
No.
fee for registration of summons,
Yes.
No.
Yes.
Yes.
okay. And collection fee,
Yes.
Yes.
tracking fee,
Nope.
No. ENF.
okay. Yeah, Perez got them right. So
I see.
that's
4.
option 4, yes.
Yeah.
Come on, women, don't let them beat you. Okay, so the 13, 14, and number 15. Okay. Madupi attorneys. Let's read the question, what they want here. Which amount must be paid to Mr. Craig by Roberts Incorporated on 30th of April? Choose the correct option below. What do the women have? What do the men have?
I said 1.
25 grand, yeah.
It's one.
Because that's the amount they collected, isn't it? So they have to pay that amount too.
To Mr. Craig.
I've got number 5, no. Which amount must be paid to Mr. Craig?
Oh,
Mr.
minus
Oh,
Craig.
yeah.
Number 5. Yeah. It's number 5.
minus the 7.
Yeah. Okay, next one. Which of the
5,000 is the amount that you're going to collect.
yes. Which of the following options will correctly reflect the fees journal in the accounting record? So, Vincent, seeing that you were taught now, which one would you choose?
Number what, 14?
Yeah. Okay, so you're gonna take your 2,200. It's this one. You're gonna debit in donor attorneys with 22, and you're gonna credit your fees account. Then you're gonna debit your fees account and credit your client account with a 733. Okay. Number 15 and the last one. Which one of the following options will correctly reflect the trust creditor's account in the trust creditor's ledger of internal attorney's records after the transfer of trust money to and from the business bank account? So which one will correctly reflect? Therese, what did you choose?
I chose 1.
Palisa
But I didn't have
and
enough time. So.
okay. The correct option is number 3. Okay, just go and do this over again because people didn't have the chance to.
Yeah.
You didn't finish it. Okay. So
Sorry,
you,
Aziza, what's the correct answer to question 14?
question 14 was number 2.
Yeah.
Okay,
And
thank you.
15 was number 3. You people sound so negative now after this. You sound so down after this.
Then we just need to practice the wording, I think, like
Yeah,
my
more
opinion.
practice.
Yeah.
Because
I just want-
it's literally like a matter of words that change up the whole answer in a way.
Yeah.
Yes.
My opinion.
Yes.